Hello and welcome to another edition of the show that showcases the best of Indian golf inside the PGTI. We were in Bengaluru's Eagleton Golf Resort in the last week of October 2015 for the second edition of the PGTI and Asian Development Tour's co-sanctioned event Take Solutions India Masters. In this episode, we continue with the tournament action as we bring you the final two rounds of the ADT's only tournament on Indian soil. But before we get to that, let's look back at the first 2 days. Gurgaon's Shubhankar Sharma led the 146-player strong field at the halfway stage at 15 under 129. The 19-year-old carded scores of 65 and 64 in the first and second rounds respectively at the par 72 Eagleton course to establish a two-shot lead going into the money rounds.
Well, I've been in this position before and I won before, so it's I don't want to think too much about it. I've just gone and played 2 days and I just want to do the same thing when I go out tomorrow. There's nothing much to think about. I have to just go and play golf. That's about it.
Defending champion Chikkarangappa closed in on another ADT title as he was positioned tied second on 13 under along with Himmat Rai. The Bengaluru golfer followed up an opening round of 65 with a 66 on day 2 to keep his hopes of defending the India Masters trophy alive.
The strategy was going to be as same as what I've been doing for the first 2 days. Obviously, there is an advantage for me because home course advantage is there, so I need to just focus on that, and I'm going to stick to my same strategy and need to come in with the big numbers. Obviously, guys are going to shoot big numbers, so I know that what the score is going to be like, so I'm going to just stick to that and then stick to my strategy, what I have made. I'm going to go and play with that.
First round leader Greg Moss dropped 3 places to sole 4th at the end of the second round as he could only manage a 70 after a brilliant opening day 62. The American golfer was at 12 under 132, 3 shots behind the leader as the business end of the $120,000 tournament approached. There was a gamut of 5 golfers who were tied on the 5th spot after the opening 2 rounds. Rashid Khan was among this pack at 9 under 135. The Asian Tour winner, just like Moss, carded a 70 in the second round after a 65 on the first day. He was joined on that position by Trishul Chinnappa and Thangaraja, Naman Davar and Shivendra Singh Sisodia. Aditya Bhandarkar, who was hoping for a good finish in Bengaluru to boost his PGTI Rolex rankings, moved up 14 positions to tie 10th after carding a 67 in the second round.
I definitely don't remember the greens playing this soft. They're playing really soft this year, so you can literally play darts on these greens. I mean, and also you're not hitting too many long irons into these greens, right? So with wedges and lofted irons, you can really go at virtually every flag, even if it's slightly located in a slightly difficult position. It's still highly accessible this week. So when the ball's really spinning a lot on the greens.
So this is where it stood after 2 rounds. Shubhankar Sharma was at the top of the leaderboard at 15 under, with Chika and Himmat trailing the leader by 2 strokes. ADT Order of Merit leader KC O'Toole was tied 17th at 7 under 137 with rounds of 68 and 69. A total of 51 players made the halfway cut, which was set at 4 under par 140. Notable players to miss the cut were the first edition's runner-up Abhishek Jha, Chirag Kumar and ADT regulars Blake Snyder and James Byrne. Teenager Shubhankar Sharma's professional golfing career teed off in 2013, and since his first pro event in Chandigarh, the Gurgaon golfer has had his share of ebbs and flows on the golfing greens.
Well, I've grown as a player, I would say. In the last 3 years, when I turned pro, I wasn't shooting under par scores consistently, and like it wasn't a very easy decision for me to turn pro. But I think I've done really well in the last 3 years. I won once, finished in the top 5 a bunch of times, and all in all, I think I've become better as a player. My game has really become very good, and I'm hitting the ball well. My putting has been better. So all in all, I'm just getting better, and that's why you play golf.
After 6 top 10 finishes on the PGTI in his rookie season, Shubhankar bagged his maiden pro title at the Cochin Masters in April 2014, a win that has stood him in good stead in the tournaments to follow.
Once you have won once, it really helps you. And I did that last year in good fashion. I was behind, 2 shots behind the leader, and I won on the last day. So I know how it feels to win and what I have to do to win. And being in the lead, you can't ask for a better position. People say that there's a lot of pressure leading, going into the third day, but I would say it's the best you can be in, because you are the best player in the last 2 days, and that's what I want to be. Even if till the end of the day, even if I'm second, third or first, it doesn't really matter. I've played good golf, and that's what I want to do in the next 2 days.
Playing in big ticket tournaments with strong fields after turning pro has also played a vital role in Shubhankar's growth as a golfer.
So I just feel playing in these big events, like I've played a few Asian Tour events this year, I played the Indian Open as well, playing with better players and playing in a better field, it gives you more confidence. And when you come back on the Indian Tour, it kind of becomes a lot easier. You feel more comfortable. So I think it's really helped me playing on the Asian Tour, and now I think I'm much more comfortable playing on the Indian Tour. So I think it's all in all, it's very good for me.
Since his title triumph in Cochin, the young golfer has had 5 top 5 finishes and is still waiting to put a second professional trophy on his mantle.
It's just about feeling comfortable on the third and the fourth day, and that's what I want to do. But even though that I've lost many events this year as well, I've left a lot of leads, I would still say that it's only made me stronger. It's only made me tougher as a player, and I think it always helps you once you lose a few events, because it helps you in a way that you know what to do next time and what were the mistakes you made. So I think I've done that a couple of times this year, and I just want to go and play and prove to myself that I can do it. I'm playing well. I just have to keep it going for myself, and I think if I can keep putting myself in a situation where I can win, sooner or later a win will come for sure.
Time for a short break. We'll return with a third round and also take a look at what's in rookie Udayan Mane's bag. See you in a bit.